I show of virtue hands. Who agrees that clean just feels better out there, right? I mean, if it's your car, your body, clean just feels better, correctly? For my mobile detailers out there that's looking to get inside the business, you know who else agrees with us? You got it, our customers. Who are your customers? You might be saying, James, come on, man. Anybody is my customer, right? Partially, you're right. On the other hand, you're wrong. So let's jump right into marketing. Market to people who needs and wants your business, right? Everyone has a contact list in their phone. I'm sure you have at least 20, 30 people in your phone, your personal thing, right? Send a text, send an email. Listen to me carefully, okay? Let people know you're in the business. You're a mobile detailer now. If you know anyone that needs my service, would you please let me know? And you can even say, hey, you know, if somebody called me, you need your car done or whatever, I'll take a couple bucks off your car if someone requests that, right? Market to people that needs your service. Set your prices correctly. Go online, look at your competitor prices, see what they're charging, and see what they're offering inside their packages. You want to be at that right competitive price range for your market, because this is another mistake I used to see at the beginning. People pricing the price too low, right? And for us that's in the industry, what that does, that kills our whole industry, right? So if you have a customer, hey, I can go get my car done for $7, which, you know, get a $7 wash, you can kind of expect to have something written out. Have your prices written out, so when your customers walk up to you, or potential customer walk up to you and ask you how much is your prices, you don't have to sit there and haggle how much. It's so much easier, so much more efficient just to hand, and professional too, hand them a price list. They'll decide what packages and what services that they want. This will eliminate people trying to price gouge you. You feel me? This was a big one for the first 5 years. I have 500-600 contacts, right, in my phone alone, in my business phone, with 20 emails. So when you get emails from your customers, you don't want to text bomb them, email bomb them either, okay? And let them know once you're getting the email, hey, do you mind, or you can say it however you want to say, but do you mind if I send you weekly newsletters, you know, coupons for you, maybe if you want to send it monthly, whatever the cycle, that just let them know what you're doing. But trust me, you don't want to, I mean, think about your own phone. You don't want to open your phone up to see 15 different emails and texts from the same person. But, will that make me $100 a year? No, I don't know. Do you have a purpose? You know why you're doing this? How's your attitude? And by the way, if you haven't checked out my first video, I go over these things, you know, about, you know, how's your health? Are you able to do this? Do you see where you're going in the next 10, 15, 20 years? Are you good with people? Those are things that you want to kind of get, you definitely want to get situated before you even step. You're going to be dealing with people a lot. So, but if you get past part 1, you like, James, look, I already did that. I already know my purpose. I'm good with the health. You know, my attitude's straight. I'm here. And you right here, this part 2. Well, we gonna get into the business. Hit your notifications also, because like I just said, this is part 2. If you haven't checked out part 1, do yourself a favor and go do that. Part 3 will be coming, and it's gonna be lit. Trust me. Just give you a little bit more proof that it's a lot of good income in this business if you just do it correctly, right? Now we're gonna break down that bread. So let's start off with this. For me, I worked a 6-day work week, right? See, you don't have to work a 6 day, but mine was 6 days. Hey, I have to make a certain amount. I got to make at least $400 to $600 a day to realistically even get close or a little bit over $100 a year, correctly? You follow me? You know, I had to figure out, hey, I got to complete at least 8, 9, maybe 7, between 7 and 9 cars a day, right? And you're thinking probably like 7.
Listen to me. I'm going to show you. I'm going to tell you exactly what worked for me.
Before I go any further, new men and women get inside the business, listen to me carefully. This is something you want to really take it heed. We don't have a 12-month year in this business, more like a 10-month, right? And what I mean by that, you know, rainy season, cancellations, emergencies, anything that might come up, I like to go ahead and add, give myself a 2-month period in that. When you adding up, you say, oh, wow, I didn't make as much, lost 2 months. Those 2 months you already took out. And you don't have to do it. Worked for me this way, right? So I took out 2 months, right? And if I didn't, no rain, it meant less cancellations. So it was actually a bonus, right? Take your wife out, take your kids out, do something for your family, right? To go help somebody. So take that 2 months out. I like to stay in front of my customers or people as much as possible. If that's bi-weekly, a week, every month, as much as possible, right? I mean, and let's face it, how many complete details do you think you're gonna really do in a week or two? Even ceramic waxes, I hear people, yeah, well, my advice with the ceramic wax before I get into that or any other complete detail, join classes, join courses online. It's many of them, great courses. Me or myself, we're about to put on a course here soon, so look forward to that. But get continual education on what you're doing. You don't want to be trying to put on ceramic wax on a car that you don't know nothing about, right? It's going to cost you a lot of time, money, and customers at the long run, right? So stick with what you know. Make it easy for yourself, especially at the beginning. $65, that's my rate for a mini detail, right? Or a basic car wash. You got a mini detail, a basic car wash is going to take you about 45 minutes to an hour. It should. Hour and a half, right? By yourself. For me, from 7:30 in the morning to about 1 o'clock, just to give you an idea, and I hope you're doing the math, that's $65 a car. 7-8 cars a day. 4, maybe 5 cars before 1:30 in the afternoon. You understand what I'm saying? So that's $65 a car, right? Each car. Which we're going to talk about scheduling right now. You want to schedule all, as much as possible, people in the same spot, the same day, at the same time. You don't want to cut yourself across wherever you stay at, because that's going to cost you time and money, right? But anyway, that's $65. That's 4 or 5 cars. I got the rest of the day, or another location that I created, or that I scheduled, let me say, with 4 or 5 cars there, maybe 3, depending on how many cars you want to do with it. Do you feel what I'm saying? Set the limit of how many cars you want to do first a day, the hours you want to work. It's easy to burn yourself out in this business if you don't have a good, solid format, right? So pace yourself at the beginning. The key with this is you want to gain long-term relationships, right? Create relationships with your customers, right? That, whatever your name might be, they won't even ask what they need after a while with their car, because if you handle it right and you stay professional, you take courses, stay fresh, be honest, have a good attitude, right? They're gonna look for you to tell them, hey, do I need a wax? Do I need a shampoo? And you can guide them and let them know exactly what they need and when they need it. Just think if you got 500, 600 people that you're doing it with for 6 years. You can do math. My next video is gonna be great, y'all. I'm telling you, we're gonna be out there in the field. We're gonna be out there in the field for real. Vegas style, right? Shops, mobile detail and all. You guys gonna like that. Hit your notifications for the next video, part 3. You don't wanna miss that. And clean this feels better. Don't you agree? Peace.